Hey everyone, um, it's Scott Rock here. This is the channel Where to Start. Um, um, I'm well. First, let's start with praise God, praise Jesus. Um, I'm here to talk about. Well, I've been on for about a week, I guess, 6 days, 7 days, something like that. First, I want to talk about my brother. He's out of the hospital. He 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 come around. He's back home again with my sister, and his baseline has dropped. He's not as strong as he was before it happened, but he's he's created a new baseline, even though it's lower. Um, he is there. Now, I'm going to do something I don't usually do. So I'm going to smoke hot air. Um, it's pretty well the only crutch I have anymore. I don't know why I'm on here again tonight. I don't know. I've got no followers. I've I've got basically I've got no followers. I'm just doing this for the hell of it. Um, I'm uh, I'm I thought I had a purpose for this, but I tell people to look at my channel and they don't. I tell people to like my channel and they don't. Um, I don't know what to do with this channel. Um, yeah, like my last one. Something good has come, a good message. I got one view. I think it was me. um, so maybe the good thing that was coming was my brother was going to be good. My brother was going to be okay. Um, but like I said, he's at a baseline level now, lower than he was before. Um, I mean, we were about to have a meeting there and put him in hospice, and it never came. Um, I don't know what to talk about to you people anymore. There's no responses, no nothing. I'm, I don't know, I'm at a loss. I'm at a loss here. Maybe, maybe this channel's not worth a minute. Maybe it's more of a diary for myself. I went and spent a couple hours at my sister's there with my brother today. It was good. It was good to be there with him. I'm going to try to spend as much time as I can. Uh, I'm just. Do you ever feel like you're just at a standstill? I mean, nothing bad is happening. Nothing bad is happening, but nothing is moving forward either. Like I don't even know how to do this. I want to move, but it's such a big house. It's just me. During my relationship, I ended up alienating any friends I did have. I have no friends to help me. I but I have to move. I have to move on here. I have to get out of this house. I've got to pack up everything I have. Um, I don't know what to do. It's funny, I met this girl online, just talking. No sending pictures or anything back and forth, nothing like that. Just talking, and the amount of damage that has been done to me of my trust in women is I can't help but think it's been damaging. Like in one thing I say to myself, well, she's a honest girl and honest woman, and we live 1,000 miles apart, so there's no chance of connecting or anything like that. But in the same breath, I'm going to myself, is she real? Or is this just a person trying to get money off me? Not that I have a lot of money or anything, but I just want to talk about the damage that has been done here to me because of the betrayal to me, because of my fear of not trusting anyone. And I went inside and looked at why I was like this, and how some people just betray you and hurt you and do it because that's the way they are, and you kept putting stuff into it, and because of this, I'm trying to. I swear, it's like a drug. It's like a drug. It's like it's into my brain. Of no, they're lying. Like I even think that maybe it's my ex with a false account checking on me. I mean, this is what she's done to me, and I look inside myself and I say, well, no, I can't be like this, and I won't be, because it's in my nature always to be the benefit of the doubt, and try to be nice no matter what, no matter what. Like to cover myself with grace. Like I wish more people could see this and talk about it, or so I got hurt. So I'm 56 years old. Just got over 2 years of recovery from surgery, being hurt, my back, and I can't go back to my job anymore. I've got to do a career shift all by myself. No backing, no understanding. No one helped building me up. I don't know. It's hard to do. I don't don't think anybody can really comprehend about how you turn to the straight and narrow, and you've been left alone for it. Meanwhile, all that's going on, and I gotta make a career change at 56. It's just, it's a hard thing to comprehend. It is. It's a hard thing to comprehend. I'm having trouble comprehending it myself. Yeah, I don't know. 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 Um, I don't have a song as of right now, unless I make one up on the fly here for myself. I mean, I'm just, I got pretty mad. My wife, my ex to be wife or whatever, she just came to see my brother in the hospital, right? After 3 months of not even hearing from her, she decides to show up with someone else who's related to me, and she's left me out of my life, but she's still around my family. I don't know what to make of that. It's annoying, that's for sure. I mean, her gaslighting me and that, just brought out the worst in me. It really did. It brought out the worst. Like, I'm a kind, loving, ride or die person. And I know that she's saying around where we live that I was the problem, that I was the abuser, I was this, I was that, and I wasn't. I was angry. I was upset. I was not heard. I was left for thinking that there was gold on the other side, and I don't know, there might have been. I don't think there wasn't. I don't know what is going on. Gotta wait a year, but I want to prove that she's done adultery so I can get out. I understand that my ego was bruised, and that's what really hurt me. I think it was ego. My ego was bruised, um, and I think she meant to do that. I think that was the whole point of all this. I think the whole point of all this was for me to fail. Um, but I know I haven't failed. I know I haven't failed, but maybe I failed as a husband. She failed as a wife. Um, but I haven't failed as a man. Uh, I don't know what I'm supposed to say anymore. I believe that there's a change coming. I know there's one coming for me. I believe that yeah, there's a change coming. Um, you know, it, it's strange because I'm trying to look inside myself and realize what I did wrong, and I do realize I've worked on myself. Right, I've worked on myself and understand what pains and um, what pains and scars that was left for me through my life that I would have to break the chains of. And, this helped me do that, basically. But the pain of always just hoping that someone will change, be the way that you thought they would be, to be the great person that they thought you thought would they be. Meanwhile, in the back of my mind, I kind of always knew that she would betray me, right? I mean, that's what I got. That's what happened. Well, maybe I betrayed her because I was so angry and bitter at her actions. I mean, it's which came first, the chicken or the egg type scenario. But when people do this to a person, just up and leave without talking, without discussing, I mean, seriously from the heart, and accepting your actions and being honest about it, I mean, that's a sickness. It has to be a sickness. You just can't do this. When I met my ex-wife, she left another. She ran from another person with a vehicle, ran to me. So I thought, oh, all's fair in love and war. And she had a vehicle with her. So we've been together 21 years, and she leaves me for someone else, and she has a vehicle here. Now, you can call this a coincidence or not, but I think it's kind of odd. Um, it's just narcissistic behavior. I mean, that's all it is. It's all it is. I mean, for her just to leave and not even talk about it. I mean, I came back from a doctor's appointment, and I was supposed to be gone for 3 days, but I was only gone for one. And she met me in the driveway and said, "I'm leaving you." And that was it. And I said, "Why?" And she said, "Well, it was from the last attack in July." But she never ever said anything about all the attacks she did to me of breaking my trust, of you know me compromising and forgiving. She telling me I was crazy, when obviously I wasn't. Obviously she didn't love me because she just left. If I had been gone for 3 days, everything might have been gone. Everything might have been gone. So she left me with just her clothes. So she went with someone else, thinking it would be better. And I hate the feeling that I always think she's going to come back, and what would I do if she did? I hate that. I hate it so much. Because that's the trauma, right? It's the trauma of being hurt and having her come back and then I forgive her. That's the trauma right there. And I don't think she'll ever understand that. But there must be so many men and women out there that are doing the same thing that I'm going through here. Because I'm scared. It scared me. Yeah, it scarred me. It's terrible. Like you need to go to NA and not, you know, Narcissistic Anonymous or something. I mean, because anytime she gets involved with my circle or my life, after she threw me away, I could just get so distraught. And I know 21 years, you just can't get rid of it. 4 months, 5 months, I know that. And I know I did things that I shouldn't have done. I acted ways that I shouldn't have. But it was all in reaction of her betrayals and her half truths and never really being totally honest with me. And then sticking to it, sticking to the loyalty. But I don't know. I don't know. sorry. I'm sorry that I ever went through this. And I'm sorry for anybody else that goes through it. But, my heart is honest. It's pure. It's loyal. It's humbled. And it's graceful. So I have a feeling if I meet anyone else, which I think I will, but I'll see those red flags, and those red flags, I will walk away right away from any red flags anymore. Like I said, this happening may help me find myself again. Help me find my music again. Help me find my courage again. Um, it's just been this long, and I'm still flabbergasted. I just don't know how anybody could do that. You know, we got in arguments, and she pushed me, and I pushed her, and but it was never, you know, just beating on each other or nothing like that. I was just, always angry because it was always half truths with her. It was always half truths. It was always half truths. She's still going around town with my last name, still coming around my family, but not around me. I just got to get away. I got to get away. That's what I got to do. I'm gonna have to move. I'm gonna have to move out of the city, out of this town, away from it all. Um, being narcissistically abused is a terrible thing, and I don't wish it on anybody. And the funny thing is, since she's been gone, I haven't gotten mad one time. Can you believe that? I got upset when she's interfered with my life after she walked out on him, but I haven't been angry, not once. Not one thought of jealousy, nothing. So that there tells me that, yeah, I was right. You know, you know, yeah, yeah. Maybe next time when I get on, I'll show some survival stuff again here. I got a fair bit here. I got maps, traps, bows, arrows, weapons, um, gas masks, all this type of stuff. So maybe I'll start doing that. Uh, yeah. All right. Well, the whole time, all I can think is I found God again. I found Jesus Christ again. I really have. And I've been alone, and they've been with me. They've kept me going, and they gave me grace. Yeah, they gave me belief too, because they're working on my brother. I, 56 years old. What am I going to do? Through WCB, I get sponsorship. So, they've named out 6 things for me, right? So dispatch, construction supervisor, you know, this type of stuff. Like, what am I going to do? I don't know what I'm going to do. Every decision I've made over the last 20 years, quarter century basically, has been with someone else. So what do? I don't know what to do anymore. I'm at a loss. I am. I'm at a loss. It's funny. I almost feel like selling everything and go and get my passport and just, I don't know, buggering off to Tahiti or Philippines or something, just disappearing, just going. I know my brother be alright. He's there. He's there with my sister. Well, I can't. It's hard to leave him too because, like I said, I am my brother's keeper. Um, this will be flagged now because I'm smoking on YouTube. Pretty quiet here though. You can hear how quiet it is. Eh? I haven't seen the Dems this upset since they lost the Civil War. That's the fact there. They got Mark Carney coming in here, Bank of Canada guy. And people are like, oh yeah, he's the man to lead Canada. What? You're gonna mix a lawyer and a banker? I mean, you heard the joke before. What's one lawyer at the bottom of the ocean? A good start. Right? I don't. To be the leader of the Liberal Party, sure, you got to pay $360,000 just to put your name in. Like that just blows my mind too. Like somebody like me or somebody else that would be good to run the country would never be able to do it because you couldn't afford it. You couldn't afford to be a leader. What? That's what we need in there. We need people, the blue collar people. It's, I got so when my ex left, the hydro was in her name, and I didn't know this because she took care of the finances. Right? I just worked my balls off. She worked too, but I worked my balls off, 100 hours a week, this type of scenario. And when she left, she cut the hydro. Didn't tell me until they called me and said, "Oh well, something going on with your hydro here, Mr. Funk," and damn it. So I had to get it hooked up in my name. Now the hookup fee was $436 because I had to pay a security deposit, and then the 2 month fee was $455. So I had to pay $900 for hydro because I got the short end of staff here from her. Hydro, $430 something for 2 months. What are we doing here? Aren't we oil producing country? What happened to all the orbs? Where'd they all go? What happened to all the drones? Are they still out there? Because I don't see it on the news anymore. That's just a fleeting thing. Like, it's gone. It's like fishing last weekend or something. Only good thing that's happened is Trump got in there. I seen an executive order here today from Trump. He's opening all oil in Alaska. That's great from where I am. That's great. The traffic and the money going to be coming through here now is going to be unbelievable. Because I'm in northern BC, right? So they got to come through here to get to there. So it's going to pick up big time. Closing the borders off. Everybody's upset because he's saying that we gotta close our borders, or he's gonna put tariffs on us. He wants us to close our borders because we're, drugs and fentanyl and everything coming over along with the immigration and illegal immigration and this type of, not legal but illegal, and he's threatening us to stop it. Now what is wrong with that? I don't see anything wrong with that. It should be stopped in the first place, even before he had to ask us. Yeah. I really didn't want to get political on here, but I mean, that's all it is right now. Everything's so screwed up. There's nothing but sex everywhere and drugs and homelessness, and it's just, more people need to stay in the light here. But anyway, that's 32 minutes. I'm gonna cut it off here, and I don't know what my meaning of the message is today. Some days are not good. Some days are good. Yeah. Well, it doesn't matter. Nobody's gonna listen to it anyway. So, but whatever. Um, you people are you people are great, and I'll see you later. Thanks for listening if you did.